to my channel. I hope you're doing well and you've had a good week. It's been a busy week and not such a great week. I get a bit emotional because there's a bit of sickness in the house and it kind of brings back, you know, past history. So I do a bit of oversharing and I apologise for that. But I try to keep it all light-hearted because I don't want to get anyone down. So hopefully, if you are a bit down, this might perk you up a bit. Just get the oversharing bit. Anyway, let's just get on with it. I hope you enjoy, and I look forward to seeing you at the other end. Hello, do you like my jumper? I love this. I've had it so long. Anyway, I'm quite happy today. I sold 2 paintings yesterday and this morning with Artfinder. So I'm very, very pleased. So, and do you know, they're both quite large ones. This one, which I did last year, but I love doing this. I really did. And it's, you know, it brings me so much joy to think that someone's bought this and they're going to have it up in their home. I just think that's marvellous. So I'm so pleased, but I have to wrap them so carefully. So I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to wrap them because it is a little bit dull, I think, you know, and I've shown you me wrapping things before. So I'm just going to get on with that. Also, my neighbour came round who is like an Apple Mac whiz, and he's helped me sort out my computer, save a bit of space. It just, it does my head in, the whole thing, and then the whirly wheel that goes round, the wheel of doom. So I'm really pleased that's sort of just for the time being sorted out. Sorry, I must pick up the fella because he is on a wine fest. Oh, there you go. You sit up there. Don't attach that. No, you behave. Oh dear, he's a monkey. Sorry, hot water bottle. It is so cold in the house. I've got a hot water bottle and a cardigan and layers, you know. It's still cold though. But yes, so I'm going to get on because time's running out and I need to get the courier booked. So I shall see you a bit later. Just grabbing my tea. It is so cold today. It's awful, isn't it? And do you know what? I think I've been stung or something's bit me or something's happened. But I've got like a little dot on my thumb and it really hurts. Every time I pick something up or squeeze something, it really hurts. Anyway, that's enough about my problems. How are you doing? I hope you're having a nice day. I am, my head's in a spin. Okay, so I sold some paintings at the weekend and I am so grateful to Artfinder. Honestly, they have been absolutely marvellous lately. So really pleased. Why people won't just go to my website, I don't know, but I'm glad that they go somewhere. So Artfinder's doing a great job. But yeah, so I've packed them up and they're all ready to go. And I'm waiting for the courier. I hate waiting. God, I'm really bad at it, really impatient. It makes me feel all sort of jittery, you know. I kind of get like, I go from one thing to another thinking like, what is it? What's annoying me? And it's because I'm waiting for these to go. Because when they go, because I've just relax. In the past, they haven't turned up. So I wait all day. And the thing is, you don't know that they're not going to turn up, you know, because they leave the window like all day till about 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. So you're kind of like waiting, and then they don't turn up. And then you're like, oh, for goodness sake, I've been waiting all day. So it means you can't go out just in case they come. You can't, you know, and it's just that whole, it does my head in. So I'm trying not to think about it. I've got tea. Oh, it's so warm and I love tea, don't you? I was watching Sarah Beanie last night with her family. She's had it hard last year, really bad. But I love that programme. It just makes me feel really nice. I love her because she's just a so sort of do it and get it done kind of person. I want to be like that. Do it and get it done. So today I'm doing it and I'm getting it done. Yeah, so I've one thing at a time. So I've got about 20 things on my mind at the moment. But these I sprayed last night. So I thought, I'm not sure about it though. So, I was watching an artist on TV the other day and they said, because he uses a lot of pastels and things, he just sprays it with fixative and then that's it, job done. And I thought, well, I'd do that and see how it is. But then you get like shiny bits and not shiny bits and I don't know if I like that. But I'm going to paint the edges of these ones and see what I'm going to do. See, I quite like them sort of as individual paintings. Like, what do you think? It's just an individual painting. I don't think that's too bad, really. Something going on, isn't it? Nice colours and all that. What do you think? Or I could just send this as one, but I don't think we're going to go above the bed. I was thinking because Jason's got a print that we bought from a photographer who took a photograph of part of the bridge in Ironbridge, not the Iron Bridge, but another bridge, and it's sort of a train track really. And he really likes that, and I was thinking maybe we could just get it in a nice frame and have that above the bed. So yeah, I wish actually I had done this already and then I could give it to him as a Valentine's present, which would be thoughtful. I'm not very good at presents. I leave it to the last minute and usually it's chocolates or something, or socks if it's Christmas. So yeah, too late. Anyway, I haven't got this done and it won't be ready in time, so I'm not doing that. But it's just a thought. So I'll probably sell those paintings if I can. You never know. You don't know. They could hang around for ages. But anyway, what else was I going to... Oh, I was going to show you these lovely panels. Sea White of Brighton, these are. And I think I got these from Art Discount last year. And I love the size of them. I think they're really, just really neat, you know. So I was thinking I might do, I've got 6. So 3 little ones and 3 bigger ones. But I quite like having more small ones because it's the sort of price range, isn't it? And I don't know, but it is that sort of thing, like some people haven't got a lot of money, but they want to buy art. And I'm all for that. So I'm thinking I might just do more of these little ones and just a couple big ones. But I quite fancy doing like a collage-y kind of thing because I did some before and I liked how they looked. So I might do that for these. But the only thing is you do need to prime them up and fill the holes because where they round the edges, you get loads of holes. I don't know if you can see in there, like there's just loads of holes and it's just not, you know, it's not ideal. But anyway, I'll do those. So my list is getting longer and longer because I haven't finished this and I quite fancy painting my sculptures. So I'm going to do just one thing at a time. And hopefully I'll get absorbed in all this and then suddenly there'll be a knock at the door and it'll be the courier to come pick up the paintings. And then I can relax. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And hopefully it'll get a bit warmer in here as well. So yes, that's the plan for this Tuesday afternoon. God, I've been doing computers all morning and it just drains you, doesn't it? It really does. But it's quite exciting because I'll tell you this as well whilst I'm here, whilst I'm chatting. I'm going to do, sort of create print on demand shop on my website. Now tell me what you think about this idea, because I know a lot of artists like Giclée prints, and you know, especially fine artists, and they charge a lot of money for them, and that's sort of, you know, how they work, and that's fine. I think galleries like that kind of thing and all that, but you know, you've got to beat, you know, do your own drum beat thing, haven't you? Well, I can't think what the thing, and my brain's not working. But anyway, you know what I mean. You've got to do what suits you. And the thing is about that for me, I find buying Giclée prints in advance, hoping that someone's going to buy them, has not worked out for me in the past. And all that really happens is I spend a lot of money, the printers get their money, I don't sell them, and then they kick around for years, and then sometimes they can get damaged, and they just become this thing that I get quite annoyed at seeing. So I'm kind of thinking, plus with some of my prints, you can actually buy them framed in a shop for £15. I couldn't print them and frame them for £15. I just couldn't, and sell them. I mean, you know, you have to pay for postage and all that. So what I'm thinking, why don't I do like a print on demand? And it's, you know, I don't think it matters if people know that it's a print on demand. It's like a sort of environmentally friendly way to go about it, because things aren't being wasted, paper's not being printed, and you know, it's as and when someone wants one. Plus you can have like 3 or 4 different sizes, which is fabulous. And I don't actually have to spend the time packaging and sending things out. And I think that's, to me, I hate packaging, I hate wrapping, I hate all that side of things, because I'm not very good at it, and it's very time consuming. You know, you can really underestimate how long it will take to just, you know, just to do. That's why I don't really sell cards, because to send out, if I had to send out, say, I don't know, 4 deliveries of cards a day, that would take time to pack those, when I'd much rather be chatting to you and doing some painting or something. So you know, the idea of the print on demand is that I don't have to get involved in it. And I recommend this to any artist that's, you know, busy and wants to concentrate on painting, because it does take time, and it takes a lot of money up front. And I use Printful for my designs, and they are really good because they have a load of factories based all around the world. So there will be a factory sort of near wherever your country is. So then postage is to a minimum, hopefully. I'm not sure about the VAT though, so that's something I've got to look into. But yeah, so postage is good. And with Printful, if you have a shop, they once a month you can order up to 3 different things and you get 20% off. And I love that, because then you can order your own things and just see the quality, see if they look right. And I do this with my prints. And I used to have a t-shirt shop on Etsy called Catchy Monkey. You know, I don't know why I called it Catchy Monkey. Why did I call it that? Don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. And I sold about 2 t-shirts, I think. Probably not even that. Maybe it's just 1. No, I sold 2, and they were just like a standard, you know, one size fits everybody, but not necessarily very well. You know what I mean? So someone kind of moaned that it was a bit too long. And I just thought, you know, but you could cut it off. And I don't, you know, whatever. It's I'm over it. It's gone. It's behind me now. But they are very good quality is what I'm trying to say. Not too sure about the cushions though. So if you are thinking of going with Printful, check out the cushions, because I didn't really like the quality of them. They were a bit cheap. So to me, they're just, I don't know what, it's the material they use, you know, it's all sort of a bit nasty. So anyway, you know, if you're looking for sort of wholesome and natural and all that, Printful isn't for you. But their prints are very good. And their mugs are quite good too. So, and their phone cases, if you want to go down that road, they're good. So I do recommend them. Give them a go. Yes. So I've been doing that this morning, I've ordered some, and I've ordered some little frames because I just want to give it a go, because I have an idea and I'll share it with you when I get all the pieces together. So that should be fun. But now I'm going to stop talking and actually do some stuff, okay? Yes. I just thought I'd tell you as well, with some of these panels, they can be quite rough and hard, and then you get the paint sort of coming over the edge and everything. I like to sand them down with a bit of this. You get it on a big like roll, and it's really nice. It's sort of soft and spongy on one side, but it's like 180 grit. But it just, it's really fine. So it just kind of gets rid of any sort of sharp bits that might be, you know, sticking out. It's this sort of thing, you know, you just think, I'll just do this and I'll just do that. But then when you go to do it, you kind of go, oh, I just have to do this as well. And life's like that, isn't it? It's just full of chain reactions, you know, to do one thing and then you've got to do another. So, you know, it's all a bit time consuming. So, you know, you don't have to do that. But I just like it because there's nothing worse than, you know, sort of catching your hand or, you know, someone else feeling a rough bit. It just doesn't, well, it's just not cricket, is it? You know? Yeah. I won't I won't film all of this because it's a lot like watching paint dry, only it's watching someone do some sanding, which, yeah, neither of us want to do that. I can't speak today. It's nearly 3:30 and the delivery courier or whatever has arrived. Hurrah! So we're going for a walk. I was getting very worried there. So apparently the guy had a puncture, so his brothers had to come and help him. All happens out here in the country, you know. So yes, very good walkers. Okay. So the ducks are up there. Bailey was on a scent just then. He was doing a bit of roaring, rah, rah. But I just want to show you how grey it is today. It is miserable. What a miserably grey day it is. Hey. I mean, it's still nice to be out, but can you hear it? But it is just miserable. Daisy's all right though. She doesn't mind a bit of misery. Or not, she's not, you know, it's not misery for her. It's just nice for her to be out, I think. Little love. Oh, look, he's off. Yeah, you get him. Go, Bailey. Look at his bum here. Mimi's over there. Better throw the ball for, where's that? There she is. There's my Days. Bless her. So, pointy. Here I am, back in the studio where all is well. And I did a bit more painting. I just thought I'd show you this because I did a little bit more to it yesterday. I'm kind of warming it up. I'm liking it a bit more because I think it was a bit too clean, and now I've got it right dirty. I don't know if you can see. Shall I just move you a little bit closer? Oh, this is all going to go wrong. There. You can see it, can't you? There. So I'm just sort of quite, let's do it straighter. There we go. Yeah, so it's sort of warmed up a bit. I think these orange bits helped, and a bit of shadow and dirtiness in the back. You can see where I've kind of sanded, and there's a bit of a line coming through. And I want to work a bit more on this floor. I mean, it's nice to have it kind of freestyly, but it's very on the wonk. So I'm going to try and just sort of neaten that up a bit. But do you like that accent? You're going to have one or two, haven't you? Yeah, so that's sort of going well. I've got to do one more coat on my triptych around the edges, and then that's done. And I'm going to paint my little sculptures today, because that'll be really nice, I think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. That wasn't a very good look, because it's doing it like that. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to get on now. I quite like him. He's quite cute. Should I do some zigzags on his jumper? I think I might do that after lunch. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. I really have to think about what day it is. I don't know. Yeah, so I had a good day in here yesterday, and got painting on my little sculptures, and I'm really enjoying it. It's not right, is it? You shouldn't really have so much fun, but I'm really loving them. The crowd is getting bigger, you know? I'll just show you. Do you want to have a look? You can have a close look. So I just sort of, you know, base them up. I like him in the back. He's like going, oh, I'm not sure about that. Oh, I see. They look sort of different from different angles. She's a bit spacey, isn't she? She's a dreamer with lots of dreams. I wonder if they'll come true. He's a geezer. Yeah, I quite like his hair, dude. Yeah. He's quite nice. He looks like he's in his pyjamas still. Yeah. And this one, oh God, honestly, I'm manifesting Drew from the what's it? Oh, what's it called? What's it called? Let me know in the comments. What's his name? What's the film with the minions? Oh, I can't think. Yes, but I might do something with his jumper, because I don't want him to be too drewy. You know what I mean? And he's got no pupils. Let's give him some pupils. But yeah, I'm liking him. And then over here, look at my little dachshunds. Oh, they are very cute. So that's this one. I like a black and tan one. We used to have one called Simon when we were little. It's got a little pink tummy. So, yeah, I haven't been so graphic as I did with the cats. The cats, I gave them bum holes and everything, but not on these ones. These have, oh, this one's quite nice. This one looks like he's sort of getting on a bit, and he's getting that old dog face, you know. And then this one's got a jolly cardigan on, or jumper. So that was quite sweet. So I'm liking these, liking them a lot. So I just have to go over this. Like, you get little bits where the paintbrush didn't get in, so I have to kind of go over them and make sure they're all right. He's got no pupils either. Yeah, so I'm just going to finish them off and do the bottoms and then give them a varnish, and then they're done. So yeah, the crowd's getting bigger. I am going to paint the deer head and the dachshund. That'd be quite a good pub name, wouldn't it? The deer head and the dachshund. But I'm putting marigolds on. They go quite nicely, don't they? Do you like that? The green and the yellow. I quite like that. Oh, yeah. So I've mixed up a dark. I haven't mixed it very well, so hopefully it's going to be alright. It looks a bit red actually. I might have to, well, we'll see how it goes. We'll just see how it goes. It's only an undercoat. I've been putting this off a bit because it's really messy doing this bit and I don't really enjoy it. So, you know, I'm going to have to just bite the bullet and do it. And hopefully it'll stop it looking like a sheep, you know, if it's dark brown. So, yeah, let's get on with it. Hey, Mimi, you want to sit up there? You can't sit there because Bailey's there. She wants to sit on the same chair Bailey's on. Look at this. She's just daft. Don't you? You want to sit up there? Look, Bailey's there though. Yeah? She doesn't quite get it. There's not a lot of room. Hey. Come sit over here, Mimi. Mimi, come over here. Come over here. Oh, bless her. Come here, come on, this way. That's it. Good girl, look, come up here. Oh, she is so smart. Up, up. There. There. That's much better, isn't it? Oh, she's beautiful. Look at that beautiful face. Oh, me darling. So basically I've painted it purple. It's not quite as black or dark brown as I imagined it would be. Now this is something I'm very prone to do as well, is see that it's wrong and carry on anyway. What's that about? I don't know. There's just something, I think maybe it's my sense of adventure. You know, I'm kind of thinking, well, what if it's all right? You know, I've never made a purple stag head before, but yeah, not too sure. We'll see how that goes. But it's basically doing this is to get in all the crevices, because when you sort of put the mâché in, you kind of create little holes and, you know, grooves and things, especially when there's lots of texture. And sometimes it's very difficult to get a brush in. So if you can just soak it, then it sort of gets in everywhere, and then you're kind of, you know, good to go. When you paint over the top, it kind of, you can be a bit looser about it and not worry too much about little pinholes, because that's what happens. You get loads of pinholes sort of sticking out. So yeah, I don't want to do a purple dachshund, so I might have to try and make it browner, I think. Yeah, what was I thinking? I don't think I was thinking. I think, you know, you just sort of charge ahead, don't you? And go, oh, I'll just do this. And it might turn out to be all right, so you never know, but I'm not going to chance it with the dachshund because, you know, I love dachshunds. and they're not to be toyed with. So I might just decant some of this and try and make it sort of browner. Oh, I'm a fool, but you need these, blimey. I need marigolds because it's so messy. It just goes everywhere. Oh, I'm going to mix some more up. Now, I had an idea, and this idea is kind of a combination of ideas. So I want to do a print shop online, a print on demand, so people can buy prints inexpensively, giclée quality, but different sizes, you know, buy whatever suits. So so that's my thinking. But then I thought I like little, I'm trying to do this sort of gallery wall with like little paintings, you know, little postcards and things. So in little frames. So then I thought, what if on my print shop, or in my print shop, let me just straighten you a bit. That's not straightening at all. So what if I did in my print shop a page of different designs that people can buy and cut up themselves and frame? So you get like 4 pictures in one purchase. Do you see what I'm saying? So I haven't looked at these yet, and I want to see, you know, this is what happened. This is how they come. When you buy the Printful, that's who I get them from, just in case you're interested. When you buy the prints, they come in a very sturdy, triangular. Oh, imagine if that was a Toblerone. Would that be nice? I'd definitely break my teeth on that. But they come in a very sturdy box, and they're rolled. That's the only thing I don't like. I don't like rolling prints. It's just, you know, it just isn't the best way. They should be sent flat, and they need consequently to be flattened, which I do under my rug in the dining room. So look at these. Look at these though. This is my idea. Oh, I like these. Oh, I'm liking them. Oh, I don't like that image. That's not very good. Come on, Printful. So these are my test samples, I hasten to add, but I'm liking them. Look at them. So you could buy little ones like that. So you can have 4 different designs, but they're quite fun, aren't they? And imagine having those 4 put in little frames like that, and then dotted in amongst your gallery wall. I think that would be great. And I'm going to do that. So I haven't stopped at these, these were charcoal drawings that were quite big. But I kind of thought what a nice thing to have would be to have a selection of Veronicas. Ta-da! So here we have a lovely petite selection of my favourite little square Veronicas. And I've even bought, now I've just bought one because you don't know, you know, I do have a tendency for when I buy things, I buy lots and then I might not like them. So I've kind of gone careful with these, and just bought one little gold one because I think that they would look great in a gold frame like that. So I'm going to see if it's true, and I'm going to order some more of these because I love the quality of these. I think these are very good. These are Lawrence frames in gold. Very good. Just Amazon frames, that's all they are. And I thought, well, I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to do a little selection of dogs too. So I've done that. And I think that is just lovely. I love seeing my stuff in miniature. I really do. I love it. I just love it. Which you shouldn't say about, should you say that about your own stuff? I think you should. You should be able to, shouldn't you? You know, if it's something you've done and you do like. I don't like everything I do. I think we've talked about that before, haven't we? But I am loving this, having a little collection of different coloured ones. How good would they look framed up on a gallery wall? Huh? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? So I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with them. The quality is amazing. It really is. Oh, really good. I'm really pleased. They're fabulous. Yes, I think this is a go. Go, go, go. So I'm going to flatten them out, get more frames, and get them framed, and see, just, yeah, and put them on my website and everything like that. And oh, these things. So this is the thing. I like doing this. The other stuff I'm not going to like doing, but they're already partially on my website. So I'm just going to get on with this now. I'm going to flatten them, and I'll show you them when they're flattened. Yeah. Now I have got to do this job that I don't really want to do. Oh, do you know? For many years, when I was a prop maker, I spent a lot of that time sanding and filling fiberglass. Loads of, you know, there were fiberglass animals, characters from Disney, all sorts, theme park things, loads of things. And basically it just meant I'd be in a room with a hand sander, headphones, music. I had to have music, headphones, white suit, paper suit, hood up, goggles, gloves, and yeah, the thing that I had to sand. Oh, and filler, but I used car body filler is what we used. But yeah, and I've been like that for days, for weeks, years, literally years. So these days, I don't like doing sanding. I really don't, because it just takes me back, and I just can't be bothered with it. I just kind of, I think, you know, some people make lots of tea. I've made lots of tea as well, because, you know, working in these places, you have to have tea, and you take it in turns. So you'd make, like, you could make 10, 15 cups of tea in one go, you know, or depending on where you were and where you were working. So I think in my lifetime, basically what I'm saying is I have made way too many cups of tea and done way too much sanding and filling. So now the tea I make is mostly just for me, the odd one for a guest or two, you know, but or Jason, he likes a cup of tea. Oh God, I can't get it out the thing. Oh, it's gone hard. Yeah, so I'm gonna I have to do this though, because the edges just are a bit gnarly, you know, they're really pitted and dented. I mean, you can't see it. I don't know, maybe you can you see that? Can you see all that round here, all there? And when you paint that, it can become quite apparent that it just doesn't look that great. So, if I can get some of this filler out of this tube. Oh my word. Ugh. God, this is not going well. Yeah. Look at that. It sounds hard, doesn't it? We'll see how it goes. It might not be any good. But yeah, but at least it's a sit down job, you know? It is yes, no, it's going to be fine. but it's laborious, and I'm not going to film me doing it all because it's really boring. Well, I don't know, some people might find it interesting. No, they won't. No one will. No one will find this interesting. So, yeah. So I'm going to just do this and then, like magic, YouTube magic, it'll be done the next time I see you. It's Friday morning and I had a really bad night last night. Let me just get my coffee. I've got things. Okay, so basically Jason's not very well, and it's worrying because 7 years ago he was really run down. He was working so hard, doing a lot of driving, and he ended up getting strep throat. We didn't know anything about this at the time because we went to the doctors. The doctors thought he had flu, sent him home. That night he was in hospital and it took such a long time. Oh, it was just the worst time. It really was. So he ended up having strep throat, which then turned into pneumonia and organ failure. So he was in a coma for 2 weeks. And it just didn't look like he was going to do very well. It was horrendous. It was absolutely horrendous. And he ended up in the high dependency unit twice. He couldn't swallow, he couldn't speak, he couldn't walk, he couldn't do anything. He was just, bedridden, and it was the most frustrating. It was a nightmare, literally, for 3 months he was in hospital for. And basically, if he gets ill again, it's that whole, oh God, please don't let it happen again. And he's got a really bad sore throat, and he's coughing up, sorry, a lot of information, too much, but it's not looking good. So he's got a doctor's appointment today, and hopefully, they can, because last time I just think they had nothing to go on. This time, hopefully they have, and they can give him some antibiotics or something to just sort of help his body fight this. So, but it's just awful, and I really, it just sends me back into a really. Sorry about that. Back in the room. I'm fine, and this is it. I just need to be strong, and we'll get through this, so it'll be fine, I'm sure. But I just have this thing about February. See, my birthday is on the 17th of February, and just before my 18th birthday, my dad died. He had a heart attack, and he went to the doctors in the morning. That night, he had a heart attack and died. And so Jason getting ill was exactly this time, well, 13th of February, 7 years ago, and he nearly died. And now we're at this time again, and I just, it's just a time I've got to just get, just fast forward. We'll be fine. It'll all be fine. What will be, and you just have to go with it, don't you? There's nothing I can do. I think that's the thing. You're just powerless. And, there's so many thoughts run through your head. And as you know, I've got quite a lot of thoughts in my head as it is. So, it's getting really crowded in there. But, yeah, so I'm going to take it to the doctors, which gives me an hour now in here. And I'm thinking I'm going to prep. And because you've just got to carry on, haven't you? You've got to carry on as normal until you can't carry on as normal, I think. So, yeah. I'm going to prep my circular panels, and I'm going to spray my crowd and sausages. And I haven't finished, but almost finished painting my my weird looking stag. I've stagged it up more, so it does look a bit more staggy. I don't know. Shall I just show you? Have a look. Tell me what you think. Put my coffee down. So look, he's looking a bit, his nose is a bit wonky, a bit more stag-like. And, you know, with the sticks in his, do you get that? And I was thinking, you know, if I can put like some flowers in, and I don't know, but I quite like the colour of him. I haven't finished his eyes yet. They need sort of tidying up a bit. But, you know, and here's the old sausage. Right, he looks very surprised, doesn't he? I might change, his eyes aren't finished either, but it's just nice to sort of have a rough idea of how they're going to look. Oh, when you do it, you just go, well, they're very wonky, aren't they? But, you know, that's all part of the thing, isn't it? It's, you know, it's not perfect. None of us are perfect, are we? Hello. Oh, let me just get my coffee. So here we are on a Sunday. Oh, it's still the morning, 5 to 12. So that's not too bad, is it? But yeah, I didn't film anything yesterday because it's just all over the place, doing things and going to the shops. Do you know, tragic news? Homebase has shut down. Now, it did shut down. The one in Kidderminster shut down a few years ago, and I was very upset about that. If you don't know, Homebase is, you know, like a DIY shop for the home, cushions, shelving, plants, gardening stuff, everything you could need, and paint. And but I really like Homebase. I kind of used to make me feel really nice going in there. But I went in there yesterday and it was practically empty. They were just in the last run of the shutting the shop down. So it's just so sad. I think, you know, as you get older and things, you know, things that you didn't realise how much you enjoyed them, how much you liked them, like pubs. I used to love going to a pub. But after the smoking ban, they've just, you know, so many of them have been knocked down and horrible flats have been built and offices and things. And it's just, you know, I think it's so sad. It's our heritage and it's just being wiped out. And now, you know, DIY shops, we need DIY shops, you know. I can't understand it. It's just heartbreaking. So, on the little silver lining is that I got some paint quite cheap, so that's good. Yes, it's Crown and Rose, I think it's called, and it's sort of a plaster colour, and I'm going to repaint the lounge because years ago I painted the lounge and it was the wrong colour, and I knew it was the wrong colour, but we were getting the carpets fitted the next day and I didn't have time to take it back to the shop and choose something else, so I just painted it anyway. And it's kind of, you know, I was looking for like a blush pink and it's more terracotta, and I don't, you know, I just never have liked it. Mind you, I didn't like the colour of our settee either. I'm such a moaner, aren't I? Talking of moaning. Right on cue, baby boy. So yeah, so I've got some paint and a couple of cushions, which were nice. They were blue and kind of match our bookcase. So that's quite good. And a little throw for £4. But it's still really sad. You know, I'd rather have not got the paint and the shop just stay there. You know, I'm just heartbroken. Anyway, back to more important matters. Jason is a bit better. It's not like looking, I mean, before when he got ill, you know, he was feeling really run down, and of course all these things always happen over the weekend, don't they? So by the time Monday came, he really wasn't feeling well and went to the doctors, and the doctor sent him home, and, you know, thinking he just had the flu. So I'm sorry, I'm just going to get that dog. Please don't make this noise. Oh, here he is. He's come to say hello because he's very needy. He's very needy. We've just been for the most awkward walk. Honestly, I think because I've got... Oh, let me just get that out there. I've got things to do. I can't do these really slow walks, you know, where Bailey just stops every 2 seconds. Daisy wants to stop and sniff everything, but Mimi, on the other hand, is pulling to just get to the end. So, yeah, that wasn't good. But anyway, yes, going back to Jason not being well, it all happened quite, you know, he had a cold and everything, but then once he got worse and worse, he just ended up, you know, in hospital and then in a coma. So it happened so quickly. And so I'm wary, you know, of being sort of lulled that he's getting better, because I just think it could turn, you know, but he's got antibiotics. So, you know, hopefully they're doing their job and he's good, but he's got an awful cough and he's, you know, I won't give you all the details, but it just means he's coughing a lot and he's really sore, and that gives him a headache, and it just, you know, it's just not good. But he got up yesterday feeling like he was okay, and obviously he was still coughing really badly, and then he went over to see his daughter Poppy, and you know, he said everyone was looking at me because he went to get us some cat food to give to her cat. It just, so yeah, so he came, people were looking at him in the shop because he was coughing, and it's just not advisable. So I've said to him today that he's got to stay in bed, because he's so sort of like, I can't stay in bed and I've got to do some work, and it's because of the work, you know, he's getting so stressed out that I just think it's stressing his body, you know. That's what I think anyway, but I could be wrong, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. But anyway, so he is a bit better today though, I'm glad to report. So I am in the studio for a little bit, and I'm going to show you my prints. Now, I don't know, I've probably told you this, like I've said before, it's all repeats with me. So I'm doing these prints. Let me have a gulp and show you. So what I think is, because I want to do this gallery wall, and I'm looking at small picture frames, and also because I'm going to put some things in to Sally's gallery, I was thinking it'd be nice to do, because she was saying, oh, get some Veronica pictures, you know. So I thought it'd be nice to have a little collection in gold frames of Veronica. So I thought, well, I'll get some printed out. And then I thought, this is what I can have in my print shop. See, when I set this up, hopefully, by the time I'm talking to you now, it will be set up. It probably won't, but, you know, if you fancy having a look, go to my website. I'll put a link. There's always a link. But anyway, so I'll just show you the Veronica ones first. I'm really chuffed with these, because these are sort of like the ones that I sort of did at the beginning. So yeah, she's doing various things. She's a very active lady. You know, she is my alter ego. And she's a confident woman with a beautiful head of hair. Mine's getting so thin, honestly, it scared me this morning. I was looking in the mirror, and you know, men get that receding. It's not just men, and this annoys me as well, because, you know, mine is going right back, and if I was a man, I'd just shave the lot off and grow a beard and go, that's it, that's what I'm doing. But I can't do any of these things, and, you know, it's just, I don't want to really, but I wish it was just more acceptable, you know. I wish all women could just walk around going, yeah, I've done it with my hair. But you know what, I did shave my head years ago when I was young and crazy, and me and my friend did it, and turns out she had a really good shaped head to be a skinhead. I, on the other hand, didn't. You know, it's just the way, isn't it? So yeah, my head shape is really weird. So I think that's probably to do with something to do with my hair growing in a weird direction and all that. So it's just, it wouldn't work out right. So I don't know, I'm just going to have to start wearing hats or something, because it's just, anyway, I'm getting off the point. Here, Veronica, there we are, there. So she's doing her hair there, you see, she loves the wind in her hair. And that one, she's spying on the neighbours. And this one, she's chewing gum. I don't really like people chewing gum. I particularly don't like middle-aged ladies chewing gum. And I don't, and whilst I'm talking, I'll just tell you this as well. I don't like middle-aged men whistling. Men whistling in supermarkets drives me nuts. Let me know if you're the same. I can't bear it. Just shut up. Oh, so I'm having one of those days today, you know. I haven't got the patience for anything. Anyway, so I'm going to, hopefully I've ordered some more of these, so hopefully I've got them around somewhere, and I'm going to put them in the frame and show you them, because I think hopefully they'll fit and it'll all look lovely, and then they can go on my website, and I could even put a link perhaps for some frames, I don't know, maybe. But so I did those ones, and then I thought, well, I'm going to do, because you get the prints. I've told you this already, so I hope you're taking notes. No, I'm kidding. Or I might not even put this bit in, but I did these ones as well. Just some dog ones wearing glasses, because I like dogs wearing glasses, and then this roll neck, turtleneck, lovely, and they're nice and colourful. But I don't think. See, when I did these, I kind of didn't have them to go in the gold frames. I don't know, what do you think? Don't think that suits them so much. So I've ordered some different frames. See, the beauty is, see, I can frame all these, take photographs, have them on my website, and then they can go to Sally's studio, you know, workshop, gallery space. And, oh, look, I don't think these are going to fit in here. But I did these sketches as well, and I thought these would be quite nice just to have some sort of, you know, in a gallery wall. I do like it sometimes where you just have like a little sketch of something. So I quite like these dogs. You've got your dachshund and your greyhound and a pug and a kind of in-betweeny crossbreed type of dog. But yeah, if that's going to fit in there, I don't think it's going to be, I think it's going to be too big. But does that matter? I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's for these ones, these frames. But I'll get on with this and then show you at the end. So, and I'm not going to, there's too much going on now. There's a backlog because I haven't got things done, because on Friday, Jason was very unwell, so I didn't get much done. I had to go to the doctors with him and all this. And then yesterday, had to go to the supermarket again because I didn't get half the things he needed. So, yeah, and then, so there's a backlog of things I haven't done, and it's all in my head still, going round and round and round. So, just to calm it all down, I'll get some things done, and I'll see you when I've done them. Here they are. Here's my Veronica's, looking rather snazzy. So I'm quite pleased with them. And it was flipping tight as well, the white margin around. So yeah, spot on really. And then here's my little sketches. They look quite big on the camera, but you know, they're not really. There's my horrible hand. Oh dear, I'll never be a it's just, there's no point in saying these things, is there? And there's that one, and then here's a little Labrador looking very intelligent, and there's that one and that one. And I've only got 3 of these black little ones, so I've got one more, and I've got a spare gold frame, so I might put him in a gold frame. Or not, I'll get some more black ones, I'm not sure. I don't really want to buy any more. But we'll just see. I'll see. I'll have lunch and think about it. But I'm quite pleased with them. Hurrah, hurrah. Well, I'm going to end it there and say I hope I haven't overshared. It's very difficult. It's a fine line, isn't it? Like, I want to document my life, you know, and bring you along for the journey. But that kind of means sort of bad things could happen too. So, and I want to tell you, or, you know, make a reference to it, because that's what life's about, isn't it? It's the journey and the ups and downs. So, yeah, I hope I haven't put everybody off, but you know, if I have, then I'm sorry. It's just the way it is though, isn't it? That's how this is going to be. So I can't worry about that. Anyway, I hope I've inspired you though with some print ideas, maybe painting some sculptures, making some sculptures perhaps, or just a painting or something. I want to say though, I really gave the Printful cushions a hard time, but I did buy them, you know, so take it with a pinch of salt because I bought them like 8 years ago. And, you know, they might have changed how they make them and the materials they use. So they might be better now. So don't take my word for it. You know, it's good to experiment and see. And you might like them, I don't know, and they might change. So just, you know, it's just an idea. This is what this is about. It's about inspiration, ideas, and doing a bit of sharing. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there and say thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, cheeky thumbs up, and all being well, fingers crossed, I'll see you next week. And don't forget to subscribe. I can't speak. Subscribe if you want to. I'll see you later anyway. See you later. Bye then. I want to wave like that. Bye. Well, I'm going to end it there and say I hope I haven't overshared. It's very difficult. It's a fine line, isn't it? To, like, I want to document my life, you know, and bring you along for the journey. But that kind of means sort of bad things could happen too. So, and I want to tell you, or, you know, make a reference to it because that's what life's about, isn't it? It's the journey and the ups and downs. So, yeah, I hope I haven't put everybody off, but you know, if I have, then I'm sorry. It's just the way it is though, isn't it? That's how this is gonna be. So I can't worry about that. Anyway, I hope I've inspired you though with some print ideas, maybe painting some sculptures, making some sculptures perhaps, or just a painting or something. I want to say though, I really gave the Printful cushions a hard time, but I did buy them. You know, so take it with a pinch of salt because I bought them like 8 years ago. And, you know, they might have changed how they make them and the materials they use. So they might be better now. So don't take my word for it. You know, it's good to experiment and see. And you might like them, I don't know, and they might change. So just, you know, it's just an idea. This is what this is about. It's about inspiration, ideas, and doing a bit of sharing. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there and say thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, cheeky thumbs up, and all being well, fingers crossed, I'll see you next week. And don't forget to subscribe. I can't speak. Subscribe if you want to. I'll see you later anyway. See you later. Bye then.